What's going on, guys? Do me a favor, like this video, share it with a friend. We're starting very soon. We most likely won't fill up the whole 15 minutes. Probably gonna start in like 5 minutes. So just give us a second. Just gotta get some water, go to the bathroom, and then we're gonna start. All right, guys. What's up, guys? We live. I told you I was gonna start a little bit earlier today. How's everybody doing? Happy Veterans Day, if that's like a real holiday for everybody. Actually, Fundamental Secrets decided to do a Veterans Day discount. So right now, only today to midnight. Okay, so this doesn't qualify for tomorrow. You can get a Veterans discount right now for 20% off everything. It's actually a pretty big discount. But yeah, hope you guys having a good day. We're going to be talking about some cryptocurrency news taking over the world, innovation. You guys know the deal. This is ugly. Let's just throw this out of the live stream. All right. Yeah, I just had to make it smooth for you guys. I got the little comment. I got the comment box here if you didn't see this. Yes, I got to make this wireless. I got to make this. I hate wires, right? What is this? We got Fiji water. They got the highest quality water in a store, though. In a store, if you want the really good water, there's other places to go. We actually get alkaline water shipped to our office. So we got that high pH, high energy levels. I'm a health freak, if you guys didn't know. I might not look like it, but, I take a lot of supplements. I drink clean water. I try to have health in every way, shape, or form. You guys should be doing the same, especially in this crazy market. But, yeah, this market's crazy. It's like I'm going to be talking about this for the next 20 years. Like some of the things are happening right now, Bitcoin being accepted as legal tender, Miami coin, like what's a Miami coin? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? I live in Fort Lauderdale, Sunrise area. I live by, if you guys know where Sawgrass Mall is, Sawgrass Mall. And I'm literally watching Miami turn into a cryptocurrency hub. A city is turning into a cryptocurrency hub. It's getting a little bit out of control. So we're going to go over all the news today. You guys know the deal. I think I'm going to do a live stream every day. What do you think, Eddie? You think I should do a live stream every day? All right. Eddie says we should do a live stream every day. I don't know. We'll see. I got a little vacation this weekend because we're launching something big. We're going to change the world January 1st. January 1st. Mark your calendars right now. Everybody mark your calendars. We are going to change the world. I promise the world will never be the same. I'm being dramatic. But that's what I do, right? That's what I do. I inspire people. I excite people. But yeah. I'm going in lockdown mode. I'm not going to have any vacation. Of course, I'm going to spend Christmas and Thanksgiving with the family. But, yeah, I'm just going to take a quick 2-day vacation. Where are we going again? We're going to Denver. We're going to Denver. We're going to get some nature. We're going to like relax, do some hikes, get the fresh air. And then I'll probably live stream every single day until, you know, the software. I don't know. I'm going to do something crazy like that. I'm kind of throwing away my life for the next 2 months. So I had to get this little vacation. How's everybody doing today? Are you guys enjoying your Thursday? Yes, we're still doing a live stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But today we're doing kind of a surprise live stream. I'm going to go over some cryptocurrency related projects. As well as, you know, some crazy news, man. Things are getting out of control. So I have to chime in, okay? I have to tell you guys my thought process. Go over some comments. You guys have a lot of comments here. Okay, increase the volume on your mic. You got it? All right, we got some people saying, Old Marine here. Thank you kindly. Yes, so again, this podcast or this live stream is brought to you by fundamentalsecrets.com. We have a digital education course, but it's really not about digital education. It's more about the coaching. We have people that have been in this for a very long time. And today only, we're doing a veterans discount for 20% off. And if you get your uncle to buy the course for you, then I can't say nothing about that because veterans sacrificed their life for us. So this is the best I could do. Veterans Day discount, 20% off Fundamental Secrets. Head on over to the website. The link will be in the description below. And I'm going to have Eddie drop it in the chat box. You got the Fundamental Secrets in the chat box? All right, he's dropping it in the chat box right now. There you go. 20% off. My guys are on standby right now. And there's a little number. There's a little number at the top of the website. You can actually call my people directly with that number. If you don't want to wait to set up a consultation, you could just call them directly. 20% off Fundamental Secrets. You guys know the deal. You guys know what I do. You guys know what I do. There you go. He just put the comment in the chat box. Oh yeah, and we got a new podcast episode dropping today. Which one we're doing? Oh, Jonathan Cox. Yo, this guy is a boss. He's actually really young. I've known him for a while. He actually got into crypto in 2017 with me. I don't know if he stayed in crypto, but yeah, he's basically doing something called urban farming. So I thought it was really interesting. He's using unallocated space in the podcast. So Jonathan Cox, he's using unallocated space to give you a tax benefit and to, you know, help the world, right? So like if you have a backyard and it's not being used, it's only being used for your dog to run around, you can rent out your space like an Uber and get someone to farm on it and then actually make money and dividends from that farm. So it's a very interesting podcast about to launch. Head on over to alexanderlorenzo.buzzsprout.com to get access to this podcast. What is it launching?
It's out right now.
Oh, the podcast is already launched today.
Thursday morning, when you wake up, the podcast will
All right, so Eddie says every Thursday morning when you guys wake up, the podcast will be there for you so you can get a head start, you know, on your weekend. You know, hopefully you have good productivity on the weekend. Hopefully you're not just getting drunk every weekend. I know I don't, and that's why I'm winning. But if we come over here, let's read some comments, okay? Mike sounds good to me. Getting bored? Well, then leave. I don't care. I'm talking what I want to talk. Try them shrooms in Denver. No, man. I want to try fresh air. I can't get knocked off my trajectory, all right? We're doing really big things here, okay? Immutable X options. I've heard about that. That's really interesting. That they're getting all of these financial trading tools in DeFi, and now they're kind of scaling it to layer 2. That's really interesting. All right. You guys are not really talking about anything, so if everybody could just take a second. We only have 73 likes. There's 250 people here. If you could just do me a favor and like the video and share it with a friend, I could just get started. But to be honest, we're just going to go over news and stuff like that, and I really want to answer your guys' question. You know, we're having a problem because we do so many, you know, videos that it's hard to, you know, there's not that much new information, right? I don't want to just give you BS, you know, topics, right? So I would like to answer some good questions if it's not just about altcoins, maybe. But you guys know the deal. You guys know what's happening. Inflation just came in October at 6.2%. This is pulling data from the Consumer Price Index. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I went deep into the CPI data. This is, in my personal opinion, false and misleading data about inflation. Number one, 6.2% in October for this year is absolutely ridiculous. It's the biggest percentage increase in the last 3 decades. In the last 3 decades, we have never seen inflation like this ever. Not only that, but the way they're telling you that inflation is measured is incorrect. There's been other ways of measuring inflation. It's actually, they specifically, changed the CPI so that they don't have to give Social Security as much money. You can go look this up for yourself. It's public records. They changed the way they calculated the consumer price index to accurately reflect inflation. How do you accurately reflect inflation? You know what I mean? Like there's just inflation and that's it, right? But they changed it. And even though 6.2% is higher, what I'm trying to say is probably way higher than that in reality, right? The cost per goods are going up exponentially. I mean, everything's expensive at this point. I'm going to restaurants and I'm spending $15 a dish like it's normal. Before $7 a dish was normal, right? You guys tell me if I'm wrong. Are things getting more expensive for you? And is your salary increasing with those expenses? Are you guys getting massive wage increase? Probably not. It's a lot slower. And then, cost per goods are going up. And this is the point. This is why the CPI was created, to protect us from, this value transfer, right? So things are getting out of control. When this news came out about the CPI or inflation, coming out at 6.2%, the price of Bitcoin pumped almost immediately as this news came out. And then right after that, there was a whole bunch of FUD about Evergrande. Okay, so that's kind of the big topic that everybody's talking about right now. So I do want to chime in on that. Evergrande specifically, they haven't defaulted. There was a lot of news saying that they defaulted, but from my research, they made the payment last minute. They were paying, bondholders at the last second. They were late with their payments. So basically they're teetering over there with their financial tools to make payments. And the market, you saw a perfect representation of what would happen I think Evergrande, we got to look into it a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure they defaulted in some way, shape, or form, but they paid it late and then they kind of saved it, right? But if they actually faulted seriously on a bond and they couldn't pay it off indefinitely, what do you think is going to happen to the market, right? What if they don't save it next time? Okay. What if they don't save it next time and, the market reacts negatively? It reacted negatively yesterday in cryptocurrency as well. I was actually telling my team, we had a meeting. And the thing is, I guess the way I'm thinking about it, because it is scary. I mean, if we have housing market crash or a credit crash or something, it's going to be devastating even for cryptocurrency. But the way I'm thinking about it is look at the Black Swan event, right? Look at the last time we had something catastrophic like this, like the pandemic. Cryptocurrency came back the quickest and had the most gains. So it's really important you understand what's going on, right? It's really important you understand that the foundational news, for example, if there was Bitcoin got hacked, if somebody double spent Bitcoin, that would be something to cause me to sell everything. I would just kind of get rid of all of my cryptocurrency because it defeats all the purpose. But you guys know that Bitcoin was originally made because of the first original housing market crash. So something like Evergrande defaulting or whatever the case is, doesn't really scare me when it comes to, if anything, it excites me to buy more crypto because that's literally why it was created. Even though it has never proved indefinitely that it's a hedge against inflation, you can see the signs, right? If it quacks like a duck, right? If it quacks like a duck, it's a duck, okay? And you literally saw as inflation numbers came out, Bitcoin went parabolic to $69,000. That's a duck, quacking, okay? That's Bitcoin saying, hey, I think I'm ready to be a hedge against inflation. And then, Evergrande coming out. So guys, all I'm saying is pay attention, right? You don't need to see data on a chart. You don't need for someone to tell you that something's happening. You kind of feel it in your gut and make predictions ahead of time. That's kind of what we do on this channel here with thesis investing. You're investing for the long term. And that's for seeing a lot of different variables in macroeconomics and stuff like that. Let me answer some questions and then we'll get into some news, guys.
Scroll up, you have a donation.
Alluvium, ILV. I have a pretty big bag. I've almost quadrupled my money on that already. But I'm still holding. I sold some though. I sold most of it, but I'm still holding. I think gaming tokens in general are going to be the rave. They're going to be good. ILV is promoted by a lot of people, so it has a lot of good press. A lot of credibility is talking about it, and I think they're going to come out with a really good game. So, I made money off of it, so that's a good coin. At least it's not a bad coin. Any other questions? Let's see what we got. Buying a dip. To be honest with you, I have that's a good question, right? Because I had some people in my office buy the dip yesterday, and they're asking me if I'm buying a dip. I mean, personally, the way I think about it, I'm always too quick to buy the dip. I'm a little bit over optimistic about crypto. That's just my natural tendency because obviously my whole entire business is cryptocurrency. You know, I make videos about cryptocurrency. Of course, I'm passionate about crypto. So I kind of looked at my emotions. This is a good learning lesson. I'm glad you asked that question. I kind of looked at my emotions and checked myself yesterday because, you know, the normal me would have just bought the dip immediately. But historically, I'm just really bad at that first purchase. Like when we have that first dump, I always, almost every single time, buy way too early. So this time, I was like last night, like, all right, I'm about to buy the dip. And then I was like, let me just check myself and relax for a second, take a day, take a breather. Let's not get too greedy, right? And see what happens. Let the dust settle. And then I'll probably buy the dip maybe today or tomorrow, depending on what happens. So I kind of held myself back, but it's not really about the decision of me buying a dip. It's more about the thought process, right? So the beauty of what I just told you is that you could track your investment thesis. Like when you make an investment thesis or you make a prediction about something, like you could see where you're historically wrong and you could see where you're historically right. And then kind of gauge your weaknesses and your strengths and then adjust accordingly for your decisions because we're emotions and I mean, we're humans and humans have emotions, right? Humans are not perfect. We're not machines, right? So, you know, this is really important to do. Self-reflect on your bad decisions. And I historically buy the dips in the wrong places. So, you know, I'm not buying a dip today or maybe later on today or tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Am I still bullish on Graviton? Yeah, that was a low market cap, high risk coin. These types of coins, I'm willing to hold to zero or hold for like 9 months, 10 months until the market comes back or whatever the case is. So I know it like recently went down like 30-40%, but that's literally what happens. If I talk about 10 coins, you know, 4 of them, 5 of them are gonna die. But the ones that do well, typically will make up for all the losses. This is why, you know, I tell people don't follow people's trades. And I got a really big video, you know, kind of highlighting the specific scenario tomorrow. I think they're going to launch it. So pay attention for that. But in general, you cannot follow me. You can't follow my trades. You're going to get wrecked. I bought Graviton and like 7 other coins and Graviton went down 30%. But like all the other coins did well. So just like understand how I invest, understand risk management is really, really important. Oh, and I want to go out by saying too, because there's been a lot of like beef on YouTube. I want to go out by saying that there's never been one video I have ever accepted a sponsorship for. And I'm saying this because if I put this on video and it's public information, and I'm literally telling you guys, I know the advertisement policy. If I ever promote a coin, I have to fully disclose that I got paid by them in the description or in my video. And I'm telling you that any coin I've ever talked about in the past, I have never gotten paid for ever in my life. So this is me basically either 1, telling you the truth or number 2, publicly indicting myself, right? So I'm just literally telling you guys, I know the laws and I've never never accepted a sponsorship. So, you know, just for all the people kind of talking smack on the internet, you know, it's good to be honest to yourself because you could do good things like that. All right, what else we got? Stop eating beef. I don't eat beef. I eat mostly chicken. What? Oh, he's talking about the beef on the internet. Bought a ton of Radix. Nice, man. Don't do that because of me. Do that because you did your own research, please. All right, you guys are asking random. Okay, we got a tip here. Okay, have you seen Bass Block Ape Scissors just got selected for Binance incubator program? Okay, so no, I have not seen it, but anything with an incubator program, I run for the hills. Okay, I don't invest in incubated projects, and it's not because they can't do well, because a lot of them do well, but it's because I don't like the ideology. There's been way too many. It's like if you get into incubator coins, you're setting yourself up for failure, okay? And I say this because they have just way too much control. Think about it. They control who invests in the coin, right? They control when the lockup period is. And historically, they control where the advertising budget goes to. So there's been a lot of times where, you know, these influencers get paid by incubated projects. The incubated projects allocate some money for advertisements. They pump the coin as soon as there's a token unlock. The token unlocks and then they dump on you. They dump all the tokens. So incubated projects are just, I like the randomness, right? I don't want to like invest my portfolio at a casino. The house always wins, right? It's the same thing for the incubated project. Like the house always wins. Like just be careful. So that's my thought process in general. Even though it's not a scam, it's a normal thing in VC investing. I like the companies that don't need incubators. Okay, that's the companies I invest in. Even though again, like there's a lot of companies that do well. I just had a very bad experience. There's so many people that have tried to scam me with these incubator projects. They try to get me to promote it for free. They try to pay me to promote it, and it's just a bad taste in my mouth. So I that's just kind of the impression I got from that coin. Hopefully you're not trying to get free promo so you can dump on people. All right, let's talk about some stuff. You guys are rambling over here. Let's pull it up right here. Polkadot, DeFi, darling Acala has gathered over 600 million and counting. I made a Polkadot, DeFi, Acala tutorial a couple days ago. We've been talking about Polkadot for the past 2 months. Man, the money seems to follow us at this point. And that's the way it should be. You should be investing before anybody else talks about it. And that's the way it should be. So you guys know why I do it, okay? And that is huge, by the way. 600 million and counting. Polkadot, remember, they're going to have more parachain slot auctions in the future. So there's going to be a lot of buzz around Polkadot for a while. Pay attention. I'm holding my Polkadot, haven't sold. I don't care about the short-term price drop. That's irrelevant to me. I care about long-term Polkadot. So I'm holding on to it. I'll let you guys know if I start getting rid of some. Facebook to add 10,000 jobs in EU for Metaverse project. I mean, that's crazy. Think about, the blockchain industry as a whole. I mean, I didn't look into this recently, but I believe like 3 or 4 months ago, I looked into an article and basically said that blockchain jobs are increasing by like 10,000% year over year or something. Don't quote me on that number. I just know it was way bigger than any other industry. And it's for good reason, right? It's because this is where the innovation's happening, right? You could see the big players moving on it. And as you can see here, Facebook is clearly aggressively attacking this new frontier, right? They see Google and these other big companies losing dominance, and they just don't want to get left behind, in my personal opinion. I mean, that's the way I'm looking at it. It doesn't mean it's all, rainbows and butterflies. Go watch my Facebook meta video. I dive into more detail. But this gradual push towards crypto, regardless of how they want to control it, to me is a really, really good thing, okay? This is also a really good point to make. I mean, you have so many big institutions not able to jump in. So, the regulation thing's always going to be a big factor in cryptocurrency. You have to pay attention to what's going on with the ETFs. So hopefully in the future, if we can get more things rolling out, we'll get more liquidity in this market, and it'll kind of make headway for another all-time high, or maybe Bitcoin to 100K. Crypto firm Grayscale hits 60 billion assets under management, overtaking the top gold ETF. Okay, when I saw this, now I really believe, like for sure, no matter what, it's like guaranteed to happen that Bitcoin and cryptos combined is for a fact going to pass gold's market cap. Let's think about it, right? I want you to think about your situation when you're buying crypto. How hard is it for you to buy something on an exchange, right? Think about it, right? You just download Coinbase, you connect your bank account, and you press buy. Now, technically, gold is the same thing. There's a lot of places that will buy the gold and store the gold for you. But number one, they're not popular. You don't see gold search terms on Google Trends. You don't see the top biggest financial websites gold related. Look at Google search, top financial websites on planet Earth right now. I'm talking about the whole world. I think like out of the 10, like 4 to 5 of them are cryptocurrency related. Okay. So let's just be very clear here, right? People buy gold because it's a hedge against inflation for the similar reason, people buy crypto or Bitcoin specifically, right? So if we see an ETF or institutional demand, smart money has made their choice, Matt. Smart money has made their choice. They're going into crypto. So like, right, the 6%, inflation, Evergrande, all these issues. Think about what the millionaires are thinking right now. Think about, where am I going to put my money is what they're asking. And gold right now should be surging, right? But we see Bitcoin just destroying it consistently. So of course these rich people are like, oh, let's go into an ETF. The institutions are, oh, let's go into a Bitcoin ETF over gold. Like, this is blowing my mind. And then the crazy part about it is that gold specifically is not like retail friendly, right? like, it's really hard to actually acquire physical gold. To understand it's difficult, right? So retail, crypto makes it really easy for retail to jump into there. It has a higher risk to reward. I mean, in every argument possible, I mean, gold is inferior. The only thing that gold has going for it is that it's been out for thousands of years. That's the only thing it has going for it. Pretty much every single variable, ease of use for retail, ease of use for institutions, properties of money, store of value, every other variable, cryptocurrency superior. So, crypto firm Grayscale passing the top gold to ETF. Now it's market cap. Now the next step is, all of cryptocurrency is definitely going to pass gold. And the significance of that is that right now we're at $3 trillion. Gold's market cap is like, all the gold is like 10, 11 trillion. So that means if what I'm saying right here is correct, everything triples. Everything. And then the low market cap coins are going to like 10x. This is where I get my predictions from. You guys know that. If we pull up the screen here, SEC halts token registration for first legally recognized decentralized autonomous organization. Now, that's scary, okay? I told you guys regulations an issue pretty much, for every aspect of crypto. And this is the first DAO that's legally recognized, and they're trying to launch their token so that they can actually be incentivized for being a part of the DAO. If you guys don't know what decentralized autonomous organization is, it's basically just an organization of random people that all have a common goal, right? So the common goal usually is to forward a project, and the way they hold people accountable is by them holding the actual token, right? People holding the actual token, because like let's think about it, right? So like if you have an organization of people in a group, right, like a Discord group, and there's 10,000 people in there, who do you take more serious? Okay, now there's a couple ways to answer that, right? The first way would be you take the person that's more serious, that has more money invested into the coin, right? If a person has more money invested in the coin, you should probably, okay, maybe he should make the decisions. Or if somebody specifically has more credibility, right? And maybe a combination. Maybe someone has a specific, if like you want to have marketing for the project, then maybe somebody's better at marketing, right? If somebody's better at marketing, then they should hold that position. So, I mean, these guys over here like distract me in the background. But yeah, decentralized autonomous organization tried to launch its own coin and incentivize its users, and they got backlash. So that's a pretty big problem in my personal opinion. Let's go to the next piece of news here. Rolling Stone mints first ever NFTs with Bored Ape Yacht Club. I mean, this is huge. These NFTs are being selling for millions of dollars. You guys know the deal. It's getting out of control. And they're partnering with the biggest one. So I don't know. Maybe I should buy some. Did they already mint it? They didn't. But I mean, Rolling Stone is one of the biggest brands in the world. In other news, Twitter forms a new crypto team to incorporate decentralized tech into the platform. We've been hearing rumors of this for a very long time, but now we're seeing actions on it. So right now, there's a lot of features you can use with Twitter, and crypto Twitter is all over.
There's some more features you can use with the iPad. Okay, I need you guys to understand something. All right, we live in the greatest country in the world. All right, get up. It's all over. The crash is over. All right, we're here to make money. All right, we're here to make money. I want you guys to see something. All right, I want you guys to really, really see something. All right, what did the market dip yesterday? Like 10%?
Yeah, the whole
like
market.
Phantom was down like 10%. It's all right. We're gonna show the people they can see from here. All right, let me plug in really quick. All right, I want you guys.
Nah, that's innovative. Go ahead.
All right, I want you guys to see the type of coins we're buying out here. All right, let me know when they can see my screen. All right, boom, guys. I mean, things were on a big discount yesterday. I mean, I picked up some Polkadot personally. All right, Dot, pretty good. I mean, look at these candles here, guys. Look at these candles here. All right, where's my brush? Right here. Look at these candles. One more time. Look at this massive candle here. I mean, geez Louise, that was scary. The Evergrande situation was insane. All right, so I picked up some Dot. I bought some Matic as well. Again, not financial advice. This is just what I did. But when you guys see candles like this when news comes out, this is when you guys need to be getting excited. All right, this is the time to be excited in crypto, is when you see situations like this. All right, you don't want to be getting excited when things are way, way up here. All right, that's great. You want to be getting excited on these big candles. So I picked up Dot. I picked up some Matic. I did get some Phantom as well. That's our favorite coin. But yeah, guys, this is a buying opportunity right now. As well, That Harmony video was sick, Alex. That Harmony video was sick. I actually think I'm going to be using their exchange as well. Because it was a layer one. Do they have a lot of the coins like Matic and stuff too?
Yeah, they have a lot more coins than I think even Phantom.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I'll
They've been
definitely.
out for a long time, to be
I'll be doing that bridge. But yeah, guys, I also want to say Happy Veterans Day. All right. Thank you to our vets. Thank you to our vets that we can do some degen stuff like this, trade crypto. All right.
We got one person saying, love your brother, Marty, and then another person saying,
Thank you.
Who the heck is this guy?
Who the heck? I'm just some guy in gold glasses that just spends his day doing degen stuff on the internet with the crypto and NFTs. All right. I'm a degenerate. All right. That's what I am. That's what I am. All right. I like crypto. But I also love our vets. Guys, 20% off if you're a vet. I mean, come on. November 11th, man. Literally like 100 years ago, we would be like in the trenches right now fighting a war. And here we are just trading dog coins and Matic. All right? Like, what the heck? Like, look how far we come. And I have some cool iPad. All right? But yeah, guys, I just wanted to come over here and say Happy Veterans Day. It's a beautiful day here in sunny South Florida. Get some Phantom. All right? We love our Phantom over here. Get some Matic. And I'm going to let Alex take back over. Just wanted to barge in here.
All right, sorry about that. I'm just kidding. That's the man right there. He's happy about his veterans. I could say that. He's happy about the discount too. Go to thefundamentalsecrets.com, 20% off. This video is brought to you by fundamentalsecrets.com. Go ahead. I got a cool graphic here that makes us look professional, but really we just provide the best altcoin calls in the industry. That's really where it's at. Head on over for 20% off. But yeah, that's Marty. You talk to him. He's the gatekeeper to this. He like kind of vets people before they get in. We also have Johnny. He's probably working right now. But yeah, by the way, guys, just like kind of the back end, we're moving into a new office and it's about to get out of control. So like, all right, let me tell you a little story. So we moved into the office we're at now, kind of in the hood. I was trying to save money, trying to get out of the house, you know, like I was literally working out of my living room. And then, you know, it got to a point where there was like 9 people in my living room, and my association gave me like a strike or something like that. They're like, oh, we know you're running business out of your living room. So I moved as quick as possible. I moved in like less than 2 weeks to this random spot. We tried to save some money. But we outgrew it in the first 2 months. In the first 2 months, I had to buy a second office in the same location. And literally now I have to like walk from like the top office all the way to the bottom office. Now, literally 7 months later, we're outgrowing both of these offices. So I have to literally break my lease just to move to a new office location. And the new one is going to be really, really crazy, guys. We're getting like a modern, very high-tech office. I'm spending a lot of money. We're not going cheap. So you guys are going to be seeing things like this with the live streams. We're going to try to do like live streams. I'm going to have different rooms like for shooting. It's going to be great. So like stick along in the journey. Of course, subscribe to the channel. You get the point, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, back to the Twitter topic at hand here with the iPad, because iPads are great to do news stuff. All right, Twitter forms a new crypto team. We talked about it a little bit. Look, we see the trend in Facebook. We see the trend in Twitter. Clearly, there's something to be captured with cryptocurrency because all the big companies and all these big guys here. Tim from Apple, Jack Dorsey. You know, we got Elon Musk. We got all Paul Tudor Jones. Like, these are billionaires and people have moved in already and publicly talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So you get the deal. Credibility is all moving with us. And then this is the big news that I want to talk to you guys about today in this video. Miami gives Bitcoin yield for its Miami coin. We have DeFi in Miami now, and they're giving Bitcoin as yield. That's insane. If you download the digital wallet, you can get yield. Why are cities fighting for Bitcoin, like related things? They want to get paid in Bitcoin. They're offering yield in Bitcoin. Why are these mayors jumping out there? It's because they don't want to get left behind. Now, I'm not saying that because that's my catchphrase. I'm saying that because it's like actually true. Like, look at all the regulators. They're literally in a position right now. They're either going to publicly shame people for going in crypto and stifle innovation, or they have to basically fight for dominance. And they realize that the people are like, okay, I'm for crypto. They have to move in on this fast because it could be a very big strategic advantage that allows them to win elections and win things, right? So you could see they're fighting over kind of like the popularity behind crypto right now. And not only do we see like people from, mayors and people from kind of like the political background, but look, we see rappers. We see look, Money Man, one of the biggest rappers there is right now, 4.4 million views 5 days ago, made a video called Blockchain. Now, he's not the first to do this, don't get me wrong. But the point is that this guy was smart enough to hit the search term blockchain. And I know this because I've been making YouTube videos for a long time. And I know like what people do. He literally created a song and basically put the SEO and all the marketing to try to rank #1 for the search term blockchain. I see this all the time. I see this with all the rappers. They're trying to get search terms. And now I see an influx of influencers fighting for I've been fighting for it as a financial influencer, but now all different types of influencers are about to move into this market, and he's leading the way. He's leading the way, and I just thought that was crazy. Politicians, rappers, anyone. That's the beauty of blockchain and crypto, guys, is that it's everything. I've been saying this for years. For years, I've been telling you that it's everything. Crypto equals all, because it's saving it's saving latency in every industry. Every industry can adopt it, whether it's a centralized database or a decentralized database. Like Solana is really centralized, great. That can be used too, right? There's all different types of signature trilemma solutions, and it doesn't matter what industry you're in. You either get with it or get left behind, okay? And then, of course, this is the big news. Price climbed 6.2% in October. The largest raise in the last 3 decades. That's like a big piece of news right there. So yeah, you guys get the point in general. Macroeconomic environment set up, big whales coming in, big credibility coming in, influencers coming in. Everybody wants a piece of the cryptocurrency pie. We just happen to be very early. Happy Veterans Day to everybody. I'm gonna answer some comments, and then I'm probably gonna clock out over here. I got some videos to make for you guys. We got a $5 donation. Do you think the market will dip when the POTA sign new bill taxing transactions over 10K? I have to look into it a little bit deeper. These bills are, to be honest with you, I'm not political, so I can't like comment indefinitely right now. But I would say that regulation in general, no matter how, even if it's negative, even if it's like a negative bill or whatever the case is, that tax transaction over 10K or whatever the case is. I've heard of this, yeah. We talked about this before on the channel. Even if that happens, I think it might be a short-term negative, but in the long term, it doesn't matter. Like the more regulation and clarity we get, they're just going to adapt out of it, right? Like these softwares and stuff like that, and these people that are looking to get into crypto, they just need clarity, really. And then they can work around it. So I think, again, like the short term, it's always going to be a negative thing. Regulation's always, right? But in the long run, like it doesn't matter. It's a peer-to-peer technology. Go look at, the Pirate Bay. It was regulated out of existence. I can pull it up right now and download any movie and any picture and any song on planet Earth, because guess what? It's called a peer-to-peer, let me say it again, a peer-to-peer technology. We do not need centralized entities to control it. So that means that literally, if you want to take down Pirate Bay, you got to attack every single peer-to-peer network simultaneously at the same time without somebody replicating it, which is literally impossible. And if they tax Bitcoin and crypto, newsflash, a lot of people are going to evade taxes, and then you're going to have to like literally attack everyone, right? And they're going to have to put everybody in prison, right? And that's not going to work. It doesn't work. It's the same thing with them. Like they can do anything they want. I'm just getting passionate right now because it's like you could really see the future if you just understand the underlying technology. If you really understand crypto, like you would get why I make these like very long decisions and these theories. You can't regulate crypto. Like, why have they not noticed that yet? You can't regulate crypto indefinitely. You can't like destroy it like that. It's impossible. There's only a couple ways you could destroy crypto. We've already talked about that. Soulja Boy accepted Sheeb as a payment for his new song. What is happening right now? What are you doing to keep my health up? Right now, I'm like in full work mode. So I'm actually letting my health go a little bit. I got a meal plan, meal prep. I get like pretty low calorie food options. I drink water, and every day this week I've been running. So I just run like longer distance, and then I run shorter distance and fast. And I just kind of long distance, shorter distance. And that helps me with my endorphins. It helps me like kind of like have high energy throughout the day and like think responsibly, especially in this market. Guys, do me a favor, like the video for a second, please. I'm gonna answer some more questions. Like the video. Moonbeam or Akala, both. Matic, please. Hey, guys, come back for tomorrow's live stream. I wasn't trying to make this like super long. I got other things to do. We're going on vacation this weekend. Well, I'm going on vacation. I'll be making some videos from the mountains or something like that in Denver. Thanks for watching this, guys. I love you. Stay tuned for tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to get your 20% off discount if you're a veteran, or go find your uncle or grandfather or something and tell them to buy it so they can get the 20% off. Only today, only. It'll end at midnight. Thank you, veterans, for sacrificing your life and, really helping people. Also, guys, we have a podcast that launched today. Take advantage of it. Head on over to the alexanderlorenzo.buzzsprout.com. All links will be in the description below. You guys know the deal. Make sure to subscribe, like the video. You know the deal. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for watching this video. Catch you in the next one.